If you're joining this live, first of all, welcome. I'm going to be giving you advice on some very pertinent stuff. You're watching the replay. I just restarted because the first one was titled Live Workout. Something. So I retitled this How to Get Women as a Digital Nomad. So we're going to see who pops in to get the advice. Obviously, I don't just talk about relationships and I don't just talk about travel. Business is really my main platform. However, I know that there are other men who want the answer to this question. So that's why I'm going to talk about it. But I'm also working out, right? And I'm also not some sleazy person that's going to tell you, go sleep with 20 women or, you know, just do a bunch of random things. I think that's not me. I believe in long trips. I believe in, doing what makes you happy. How are you doing? I'm live on YouTube. You want to come say hi? I'm live on YouTube. You want to come say hi? I'm live on YouTube. You want to come say hi? Are you shy? Oh, it's okay. Not really. I'm live on YouTube. I start work right now. Nobody. I just started. I had to start over. Uh, but usually I don't know, like maybe 2 dozen people. Huh? Repeat that one more time. Are you okay? Oh, doctor. Right. I was like, oh my god. I got you. Take care. I'll see you. All right. So, what we're talking about? Right. We're talking about how to get dates as a digital nomad. What you need to do. That was Hannah. I was talking to her. She's a doctor here in Suriname. She's from the Netherlands and she's training to be a doctor. So I'll probably see her later. Not sure if I'll go live again later though, because I'll be by the pool and whatever. However, one of the first things to do in terms of getting women as a digital nomad is that you need to understand and put this right here. So you guys can see me better. You need to understand that getting women, the doctor just left. So I'm not sure if you guys can see here. All right. So right. So her name was Hannah. She just went to she's a doctor. She's from the Netherlands. Whatever. Okay. So one of the first things to get women from anywhere in the world is that one, you need to look good, right? And I don't mean just physically. You need to dress well. You need to dress well. I've been retired. I've gotten women from all over the world. I've been traveling to Brazil, Argentina, you name it. And if you're a man tuning in, I'm going to tell you, you need to dress and look well. Right now, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here in Suriname. I've been traveling. I've been retired for a long time. Made lots of money, and this is what I want to do with my life right now. Just travel, right? So, one, I'm in the gym every single day, right? 5 days a week, right? You see this right here? This is me working out, right? So right now you're seeing I pump in, right? Okay, cool, no problem. I appreciate you doing the first comment. Appreciate that. Cool. Right. So as I was saying, um, you got to make sure that you're looking good, right? You got to work out. There's no way around that, right? Because anything that you wear is going to look better when you work out, right? You see, this is a regular shirt. Now, if you don't have any definition, just kind of falls off of you. But you see the curve right there? Women love that. And so then you have to be a walking billboard for the way that you feel about yourself. And so then if you don't take yourself seriously, women aren't going to take you seriously. All right. So that's one of the first things. So that when you walk in and you're dressing right and you look good, people are going to notice you. If you're a man and you look good, people are going to notice you, regardless of what what your status is, where you are in the country, you speak the language. But if you have a decent body, if you look good and you dress well, people are going to notice you. So the first thing, you're going to have to get to the gym. And now let me tell you, this is one of the questions that I had for people very often. How long did it take you to get a good body? This is one of the questions I'm going to answer for you. I've been working out for almost 3 years, 2.5 years, right? I started like end of 2022. Right? So almost 3 years. It took me 2.5 years consistently. Now, how often do I work out? Less than an hour. I'm usually in the gym for less than an hour. Yeah. So the reason why I say that to you is that you're probably thinking, "Oh, I need to get into the gym." And when, by the way, when I started, I was only going 3 times a week. I wasn't going 6 days, 7 days. I wasn't in there for 2.5 hours every day. No, I was in there for 45 minutes to an hour, just being consistent, right? And what started to happen, oh, eventually, right, the chest started to, you know, and the arm started to, and then the shoulders started to. And what actually ends up happening is that even when you put on a suit, the suit fits you better, right? You don't need to go and bust yourself in the gym and make yourself injured. Don't do that. But you do have to start somewhere. And if you're actually starting, I'm not going to say just go cold turkey and go into the gym for 2 hours a day. No, don't do that. But if you're starting half an hour, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, that's how you go do that, right? The first thing. Second thing, I'm going to talk about color matching for a second. By the way, if this is helping you, put some love in the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. That's him. All right, bro. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Look Jamaican. Am I Jamaican? Yes. Not has him. Don't know what that means. All right, cool. So let's talk about color matching. So for one, when you are going out, I see a lot of men that they're dressing in like plaids or stripes, and then their pants or like they just don't match clothes. So here's what I want you to do. This is pretty simple. If you go onto Google, I want complementary colors, right? So then, for example, if you are going to wear red, right? Let's say you're wearing a red pants. Cool. Statement, no problem. Don't go ahead and wear purple up here. Red and purple don't go together. Red works well with blue. But then if you're working a dark red, don't go ahead and wear a bright blue. That doesn't make sense, right? You have to match colors, right? Okay, so then if you have red pants, let that be the accent. Wear black up here. If you're going to wear black pants, then you can wear a white shirt, you can wear a cream shirt, you can wear a blue shirt. That makes sense, right? This is called a Henley, right? So then you can go ahead and get a Henley. Get these are the pants that every guy needs. In fact, I'm gonna list them out. These are the pants that every guy needs. Pants colors that everybody. If you don't have this in your wardrobe, I need to go and get this, right? Okay. So you need to have uh cream pants, black pants, gray pants, and a tan pants, right? Stop wearing sweatpants everywhere. Women do not like that. I see so many men wearing sweatpants. Stop wearing sweatpants. If you are going out, wear pants. Look like a man, look like an adult. Okay? Appreciate that. No problem. I'm all here. I'm always out here working out. So that's right, And also, after this, I go by the pool. Guess what? You look amazing by the pool because most men out here are not in the gym. And it only takes a little bit of effort. Just go in the gym for 1 year. I'm telling you, go in the gym for 1 year. And when you go back to the pool, you're going to look better than 80% of the men that are there. So when you take off your shirt, women are going to notice you. You don't have to do much talking because they know who you are. You're the guy that believes in himself clearly, right? That's confidence. Women are going to look at you differently. I'm telling you because I've experienced this. I used to be that guy in high school, right? I was focused on reading and not focused on women. Two, fast forward, right? When I'm traveling, women are coming up to me, giving me their numbers, right? Because I look like that guy. No, I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just showing you what's possible because you have to understand. If I tell you, then you wouldn't understand. Cool. So, moving on. Cool. Where am I from? You got to guess. You got to guess. So, moving on, right? You got to learn how to dress. Dressing is so important. Dressing is super, super, super important. And by the way, if you haven't checked out my Instagram, you definitely should. I've been traveling for 2 years now, and traveling has actually transformed my life and how I see the world, right? The confidence that you need to be able to travel solo, to get in a country where you don't speak the language, to land in a place where you don't speak the language, you don't know anybody, and to make friends and make something of yourself, it is thrilling, to say the least. And it means a lot. If you have questions about traveling, put them in the chat. I'll answer. Where am I from? I'm from the Caribbean. If you can guess which country, then I can go live with you. Maybe not today, but I'll go live with you one day. Guess which country? Okay, moving on. So, right. So, as I was saying, I never used to be that guy in high school that had a lot of attention. But the reason why it's so pressing to me now is that I see myself in some of the guys that I talk to, right? I see myself in, wanting to have this Valentine's Day solution, wanting to, talk to that girl, pretty girl across the club. Whether, you want to just talk to her for one day or you really want her to become your girlfriend, whatever your goal is, I see myself in that person because I used to be that person. I didn't understand how women really thought. But women want to be with the guy who is in that sphere the best person. What does that mean? So it doesn't mean that you're going to be the richest in the room. That's not what makes you one of the best people, right? It doesn't mean that you are the most fit, right? You're not going to look like The Rock or John Cena. That's not what we're going for. What you actually want to do is that in the environment that you're in, which is the most confident that you will feel, you are going to feel the most comfortable and you are going to be the apex predator in that environment. Women want to be with that top guy in that environment. So where's that environment? Okay, cool. I'll give you a couple of stories. So I remember when I was in the orchestra, I was a cellist, professional cellist. You could Google me, Kadeem Leslie, cello. I was a very good cellist. Okay. And what used to happen is that when I was in the back and I was trading, right, women didn't talk to me. And again, these aren't, you know, the women that you see on IG. This is classical music, right? But then what happened is that as I moved up and became the best cellist and became one of the leaders in the orchestra, now the violinists want to talk to me. When I move on stage, right, the females in the audience want to talk to me. When I start soloing, people will start to notice me because in that environment, I am one of the best, right? If the top violinist is a female, who does she want to be with? The top cellist. In that environment, that doesn't make me an alpha male. All right? I'm not in the gym, I don't look the best, but in that environment, I would be deemed as the most attractive male. That's one of the first lessons that I learned about being the top guy in a specific environment. So then fast forward, okay, where can you be the top guy? If you're the smartest person in your classroom, use that to your advantage. Get the guys on your side, be one of the top guys, then you become the top guy in that environment. If you are the captain of your football team, same thing, right? The football team gets the most attention in high school or in college. That's how you become the top guy there. If you are in a law firm, become one of the top lawyers, right? In any environment, your goal is to become one of the top guys. It's really that simple. Get motivated, get motivated. I hope you guys are in the gym right now. I'm gonna do my second set. Let me see right now. Put my shit up. All right. So I'm gonna get my second set done. Make sure that this is set up correctly. I'm not gonna log off. I'm gonna appreciate that very much. Let me tell you something. So not sure how many of you are here right now. Looks like it's only you. I'm gonna talk to you, my friend. I made up this dream last night. Not made it up, right? But between you and I decided yesterday that I want to win an Emmy one day. I know that sounds crazy. It's the first time I'm putting this online, but I decided yesterday that I want to get an Emmy. My network connection is poor. Oh, yo, thanks for telling me that because I didn't know that. All right, I'm gonna try to solve that for the next time. Maybe it's the area I'm in, but I'll try to solve that for next time. Does it look blurry? I appreciate that feedback. Blurry, tell me what's happening. But I decided yesterday that I want to win an Emmy. Okay, okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna try to solve that for next time. Maybe it's better by the pool. I'm gonna go by the pool. I maybe try this. Okay, cool. I appreciate you telling me that. So I'm gonna try to solve that, and hopefully for tomorrow's live, it will be better. So I decided that I'm going to win an Emmy. I'm going to go for an Emmy, and what I want to do is that and this is why I'm going live. This is why I'm taking my social media a lot more seriously. I haven't started doing comedy yet. However, once I start doing comedy, goal in comedy will be to create timeless pieces that help people to think. And I think that's going to be my strategy to get an Emmy. I'm going to focus on relationships. I'm going to focus on racism. I'm going to focus on family. And I want to create pieces that, yes, they're funny, but that help people to think. Because, I have my bachelor's, I have my master's, and I love to think very deeply. I love philosophy and I love thinking about the world and making fun of the world in a lighthearted way. And I'm drawn by people like Richard Pryor, like Michael Che, like Dave Chappelle, like Trevor Noah. And so I've always wanted to do stand-up comedy. And I didn't have a goal because my first goal when I was 15 was to become financially free by the time I was 30. I'm not yet 30, but I'm financially free. So I hit that goal. So then my next goal now is to win an Emmy. And so first time I'm telling anybody that if you're from India, that's awesome, dude. A lot of people from India. My, you guys are a big country, and I think in the next 15 years, my degrees in economics, and I study you guys. Uh, in the next 15 years, India is going to become such a powerhouse of an economy, and I'm so looking forward to what India does. So, yeah, yeah, of course, I know where India is. I'm gonna do my second set. So here we go. I'm hoping that I can do at least 10. My first set was horrible. This is my third set actually. So I guess I need to do 4 sets today because I'm punishing myself for that horrible first set. Who's from Malaysia? Oh shoot, nice. I love Malaysia. Put some love in the chat, by the way. I'm answering questions. As you can see, I do read, and I'm live. I'm here in Suriname. I really do travel, and this is really me. So right, I think there's a lot of people who, they'll pose like this and they'll talk about green screen, right? No, no green screen here. I'm really at the hotel, and I've been here for the last month, and I really do travel the world. Those people walking behind me. Um, I'm not one of those green screen guys, right? I don't pretend to be someone I'm not. This is really me, and I be my natural goofy self. Even though I make a lot of money, I'm good at business because I studied it for like almost a decade. But I'm still a goofy dude. I still like to go on hikes. I still like to go by the pool. I still love classical music and I love Drake. Don't know how you feel about Drake versus Kendrick, but I'm on Drake's side. Right. I still love board games. I still play Uno. I still love, eating shrimp and noodles and whatever. Right. I'm still the same person. So I'm only 26, dude. Right. And I'm out here. So I talk about money. I'm not talking about money today. I mean, if you want to answer questions about money, I can more talking about uh like traveling and relationships and stuff. That was the first thing. But I studied money since I was 15 years old. And then so I have a lot of advice to talk about people. What's up, dude? Doing dips? I got you. No, I'm live. I'm live. You wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? There's only 2 people here. I've been live for like 20 minutes. See? Not green screen. All right, thanks. One challenge for you. Please do 10 push-ups. It's not a challenge. Talk about. All right, I'm doing my third set. So hold on. All right, here we go. All right. That was better. My first set, as I told you, was horrible. So I'm trying to make it back up. After this, let me see. Right. So after this, I'm going to move from here and I'm going to the gym to actually finish my pull day. But this is just warm up. So this is my second and a half set. I'm going to do one more to make up for the first one I didn't do. But after the next set, I'm going to end the live and I'm going to go in there. So that's where I am. Right. So, right, there's a lot of other things, right, that I usually talk about. But sometimes it can be repetitive to only talk about money or about travel. So come on here and talk about other things because life is more than those things. And I think there are people 10 push-ups. All right, I'll do 10 push-ups. If you put a like in the chat, I'll do 10 push-ups. If you put a like in the chat, I'll do 10 push-ups. Did you like? All right, I see the like. All right, but let me see. Can you see? Okay. All right. So here's the thing. Today is actually supposed to be my pull day. Not really supposed to be doing push activities. No, sit up. All right, you're messing up my workout. No more. I'm supposed to be doing a pull day. Today is my pull day, which is why I'm doing chin ups. And then I'm going to do bicep curls. And then I'm going to do what else? I'm going to do lat pull downs. Right. So you guys are funny. Um, but today's my pull day. Right. So I'm working on my back. I haven't worked on my back all of last year. And now I'm working on my back. I appreciate you guys showing love. Appreciate you guys a lot. You guys be doing anything right now. So to have your attention means a lot to me. Let me just look directly into the camera and say this, that I don't take your attention for granted. And I appreciate you guys very much. As I was saying yesterday, I decided I want to win an Emmy one day. And I want to have a real shot at making stand-up comedy that gets people to think and come together and think about the world differently. I'm going to talk about relationships. I'm going to talk about racism and talk about family. Those will be my three topics. And I'm going to do comedy until once I start, pretty much until the day I die, until I win an Emmy. And that will be my dream. And I look forward to making that happen, you know? Yeah. So I'm going to go in live. I'm going to perfect what I'm doing. My first lives, maybe I'm going to say stuff that's not polished. Maybe my etiquette won't be the best, but I'm learning to do this, right? I'm going to commit to going live. I'm going to be here tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. I'm going to commit to being here day after day, 5 days a week at least. I'm working out. I'm going to go live when I work out. I'm going to learn how to be in front of a camera, learn how to be more natural, learn how to do speech, learn how to do this, right? Please speak Hindi. If you teach me Hindi, I will. Solo hablo español agora. Well, agora is Portuguese. Y un poco de Portuguese. Why am I out of breath? Hold on. I'm not out of breath. I don't speak Hindi. I speak Spanish and I need a bit of Portuguese. I learned Portuguese in Brazil because I spent 6 months in Brazil last year. And I spent 5 months or maybe 4.5 months, something like that, in Argentina. So I spoke Spanish and Portuguese. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate you very much. I would love to talk more about, I mean, money means a lot to me because I studied it for so long. But I know that everybody wants to talk about money, so I talk about relationships. I talk about philosophy. Hey, how you doing? I'm on YouTube. You want to say hi? No, no, you can go ahead. I don't have a class. Go for it. Yeah, no worries. You good? Yeah, as I said, I'm in the middle of here. Okay, cool. So, um, damn, what was I saying? Right, money means a lot to me. Financial freedom means a lot to me. The reason why financial freedom means a lot to me, this is so important. The reason financial freedom means a lot to me, well, it's pretty. The reason financial freedom means a lot to me is because the way that you enslave a nation is two ways. Okay, you either enslave a nation by sword or by debt. And if you take the nation as a proxy for the individual, the way that you keep an individual enslaved is either by sword or by debt. And I think in the United States of America, a lot of people are enslaved by debt, not by sword. They're free to walk around, right? They can do anything that they want to. They can drive a truck in the middle of nowhere and go 100 miles per hour. Cool, no problem. However, they are in debt from the time that they leave high school. And so the American dream now is you go ahead, you pay for college, that's $50,000, $60,000. You go ahead and get a wedding, go ahead and get a house. All these things are expensive. And it's debt. So then people are in their 40s still in debt. And all they're doing is paying off debt for the rest of their life. Now, having achieved financial freedom before 30, I have no debt. So I'm free. There's nothing that you can do for me to get me to do something I don't want to do, which is how, this is probably why I took so long to start doing YouTube because I love my privacy, right? I've been able to travel and just enjoy life. It's amazing. I've been doing this for the last 2 years and just now I started to go online. Uh, May ex YouTuber I. Hi. I don't know what I just said, but I said it for you. There you go. I've been able to do this and I've been super private. And so this has been awesome. And so I don't really want to give up my freedom a lot. However, separate from money, traveling and dating and the other parts of life to conquer. All right. So I'm gonna do my last set because this is getting loud. So I'm appreciate you guys. I've been live for like half an hour now. This is very low. So peace out guys.